So let's move towards the buck boost converter. So what's a buck boost converter? Whose DC output voltage can either be less than or greater than the input voltage depending upon the duty cycle. So if you see what we have over here, we have an input voltage, we have a switch over here, we have an inductor, a diode, filter capacitor, and a load resistance. So let's see how this circuit is operating. When a switch is closed over here, inductor is being charged by this input voltage. So during the when a switch is closed, our V input is equal to VL. Okay, that concept is very simple. Okay, when switch is closed, our input voltage charges the inductor. When you try to open the switch, okay, what would happen? The inductor current will be interrupted, and what it will do, it will reverse its polarity. So if when the inductor is being charged, it is charged like this: positive on the upside, negative at the downside. When it will reverse its polarity, okay, one point, when we have positive over here, okay, when the switch is closed, positive over here, our diode is reverse biased. Okay, so when it will reverse its polarity, what will happen? Positive at the downside, negative at the upside. Okay, so what will happen? This diode will become forward bias, and this inductor will charge the capacitor like this. If you see, the inductor current is flowing from this side. If you have, if you see, the default polarity is like this, so output current will be negative. Okay, the output current will be negative over here. Okay, I hope this point is clear to you. Okay, so again, when a switch will be closed, because the capacitor is charged like this, what will happen? The current will flow. See over here, 1 minute, let me erase this one. The capacitor is charged like negative of VC. Okay, negative of VC. So when the switch will be closed, and I'm talking about next cycle, okay, when the capacitor is charged, okay, so again the output current will flow like this in the opposite direction, because capacitor is charged with this polarity. So current will flow even the switch is closed. The current will flow in from the negative terminal of the load. Okay, I hope this point is clear to you. So it's a very simple circuit. If you understand the buck converter and the boost converter, so that is not a problem. Only the thing is, in buck boost converter, our output polarity is reversed. So if to moving towards the mathematical part, when a switch is on, our inductor is being charged. I hope this, do you know how this formula has been derived? Okay, simply dt is the on period, that is the duty cycle into time period, and V input is the input voltage, and when the switch is off, what helping, it is being discharged, and the input voltage is equal to the output voltage. If you see over here, sorry for that one, if you see over here, the when the switch is open, this is open circuit, this is short circuit, and our VL is equal to output voltage, because C and V are parallel. So VL is equal to VC is equal to V naught. Okay, so dil by dt is equal to V naught by L and 1 minus dt. Why? Because this is the off time. 1 minus duty cycle into time period. And we are studying the steady state analysis. So the rise in the current will be is equal to the fall in the current. And what we get over here is the equation for the equation for the gain of the converter. If you see over here, the output is negative because we have seen that in the both cases the output current is flowing from negative terminal of the load resistance. Okay, let's discuss now this point, how it is either buck and boost. I recommend to take a page because it will be easy for you to understand. Let's take D is equal to, please take some page, it will be helpful to you. Okay, let's select different color that is more visible to you. And let me, so if you select D is equal to 0.3, okay, so D is equal to 0.3. I am solving I am putting the values in this one. So D is equal to 0.3 becomes minus 0.3, okay, and 1 minus 0.3 will be 0.7, okay. Here numerator is less than the denominator, so what will be, it will be used as a buck converter. Okay, if D is equal to 0.3, our numerator is less than the denominator, so this circuit will behave as a buck converter, okay, because our output is less than the input. If you put, let's put 0.7 over here, okay, so if you put 0.7 over here, so it will be minus 0.7 divided by 1 minus 0.7, 0.3. So output is more than 1. Numerator is greater than denominator. Output is, this expression will be more than 1. So it is a boost converter. So depending upon the duty cycle, we can either have buck converter and we can have a boost converter. And if we want input voltage equal to output voltage, what we will do, we will operate this circuit at duty cycle is equal to 0.5. If duty cycle is equal to 0.5, we will have a input voltage equal to the output voltage. If you see the graph of buck boost converter, they are very simple, same like the boost converter. From 0 to dt, our inductor is being charged, and from dt to t, our inductor is discharged, okay. The input in the boost converter, input is flowing throughout the cycle, but in buck boost converter, the input is only flowing when the switch is closed and inductor is being charged. During the off period, our input current is 0. Then this is our diode current, okay. and this is the point at which the what is this point? Our inductor reverses its polarity. Okay, and this is the IL maximum, the value, the maximum value at which the inductor is charged. Okay, and this is our IL minimum. Then we have the input voltage. During the on period, the inductor voltage is equal to V in, and when the switch is closed, our polarity reverses and it is equal to minus V naught. Then we have the capacitor current. Okay, this is the graph minus Q. This is the portion in which our charge is removed from the capacitor, and this is the portion in which charge is accumulated in the capacitor. And how we have this graph? IL, if you see over here, IL, this is our this is our inductor graph. If this is, for example, I have, the line is thick, this is our, if this is our output current, so IC is equal to IL minus I naught. So this graph is basically IL minus I naught. I hope the basic configuration of this buck boost converter is clear to you. Okay, if you have any question, please do let me know through WhatsApp, Facebook, or any other medium, whichever you like. Okay, thank you so much. See you inshallah.